Unifor and Ford Motors have reached a tentative deal, and if accepted, it will head off a strike by some 5,600 Canadian auto workers.
We have reached a tentative agreement with Ford Motor Company that has been unanimously and proudly endorsed by our entire Master Bargaining Committee. We're very proud of the work that they've done over these many, many weeks, and now we will take it to our members with that endorsement.
The tentative agreement was reached late last night, and Unifor says it could form the template for bargaining with General Motors and Stellantis. For more on this, let's go to our business reporter, Scott Peterson.
This vote now from Unifor goes directly to the 5,600 membership working at Ford as far as voting on this. We should know the details within a couple of days once this deal is approved, if the deal is approved. Now, we do know that Unifor was keen on asking for wages and benefits and pensions and securing that, but there was also an emphasis on guaranteeing job security and production. And this is part of the reason that Unifor decided to target Ford, that Ford is leading at the leading edge of electric vehicle production and potential changeover of production. So Unifor wanted to make sure that they were at the forefront of this and, in effect, guaranteeing their own jobs by that investment by Ford and the other companies, presumably, to beef up their electric vehicle production. Now, for example, Ford's biggest plant is in Oakville, Ontario. That's where Ford Edge and the Lincoln Nautilus are made. Ford also has a big plant, two big auto plants in southwest Ontario, the Windsor-Essex region. And here's Lana Payne. She's the Unifor president negotiating, in this instance with Ford, on details of this deal.
This is the pattern now, if accepted, obviously, and ratified, that we will use to bargain with the other two automakers, Stellantis and General Motors.
When we talk about our retirees, when we talk about pensions, when we talk about wages, these are all important things for everybody. We didn't just focus on one aspect, we focused on a lot.
This tentative deal now, it's a template so this agreement, or tentative agreement anyways, with Ford now will be used with General Motors and Stellantis talks using this as a template. Now, going forward and starting these negotiations, Lana Payne, again the Unifor president, was optimistic that the unions were going to get some good deals this time around. They've argued that their membership hadn't been fully cost in as far as their wages and benefits going, and that the big three automakers were making big and recovered profits since the pandemic. So here's Lana Payne again as far as what this means as far as the strength of the unions going forward as well.
For unions, you've just got to stick at it right now and take advantage of the moment that we're in and try to make sure that we're making generational gains for workers, because that is what collective bargaining can do. It can change lives, and we believe we will change some lives with this agreement.
And these negotiations with Unifor in Canada anyways are a lot more subtle than what we're seeing in the U.S. with the UAW actually on strike against all three. That's the first time in their 88-year history that they've taken to strike against the big three automakers in the U.S. And they're also asking, and their emphasis is on wage increases. They're asking for as much as 36% wage increases. That's again south of the border over the next 4 years. And this, you could call it a little bit more aggressive positioning with the big three down there. Adds to the benefit of Unifor and their ability to negotiate now with General Motors and Stellantis going forward.